Hey everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. Today's topic is why I do not bash men on my channel. I've gotten a few comments, over the years that I've had my channel about why I don't say anything to men and this, that, and the other, and what about the men? And well, for starters, I'm a woman who wants to talk to women, trying to give them food for thought to head them in the direction of the life that they claim to want. What I notice online, and I've noticed that for the past 20 or so years, there is a large hatred, a large collective hatred for men online. And of course, people can hide behind avatars and spew their hatred or whatever, but and I'm going to go off on a quick tangent. Years ago, when I was still single, I wanted to find a group online of like-minded women. We could sit around and talk about our future weddings and our husbands and what he would be like and what he would look like. And what I found, I don't even remember the name of the forum now, but what I found was it was a male bashing site. And I knew even then, this is not my people. It's not my tribe. And even back then, I was like, how do you bash men but still want one? Didn't make sense to me. So I don't think I lasted a day on that site. It just made me uncomfortable. And so now here we are in 2025. Women can get online talking about women need to learn to decenter men. Women need to join the 4B movement. Men are useless. Men are dusties. And yet the irony is all of this blatant hate that I see online, you still see a large number of women finding themselves pregnant, unmarried and pregnant. Men are trash, but y'all can't wait to open your legs for these trash men. And another thing that I'm seeing with a lot of women is they feel so-called empowerment by using their bodies to get financial rewards from men. But they don't want to be a wife to a man. They don't want to start a family with a nice guy. They would rather run up bodies on their bodies, get a few coins in their purse, and then when they're 35, 40, 50, now they want to backtrack and now they want to so-called settle down. When I try to tell women while you're 22, 23, 25, get that guy now. Build your life with that guy now. So I do not badmouth men on my channel because, number one, what I'm finding a lot is women actively go after the men who have no substance. He might look cute. He sags his pants. You're hearing women. There's this rapper, Asian Doll, who allegedly said she doesn't want no man stepping to her unless he has deleted at least 3 people. You have a housewife, Giselle Bryant of Real Housewives of Potomac, who used to be a first lady in a church, which I never saw how that was possible. But her pimp in a pulpit husband, yeah, I see it now. But even she said she liked the man who was rough around the edges, who might have spent time in the penitentiary. I don't remember if she said it or if somebody else said it for her. But you have a lot of women who actively go after not good guys. And then they get online as a collective and blame men for their choices. I was never into the bad boy arc. Even as a girl in the early 80s in school, I always liked the quiet, studious boy who just sat at his desk and minded his own business because his parents raised him right. But then there were girls in that same class, they always had a thing for the boy who was always being sent to the principal's office. So no, I'm not going to sit up here and jump on the I hate men bandwagon because I'm supposed to, because I'm a woman and I'm black. Plus, I have a whole husband. You had this white feminist, and I've did a video on her before. She has a husband and a son, and she posted on Twitter, when Twitter was Twitter, that all men should be deleted. But you see the difference between white feminists and black womanhood, black sisterhood? Those white feminists still go home to a husband, and they still lead better lives in their little cul-de-sacs or gated communities or whatever. Black women do all of that. I hate men, men are useless or whatever. And then they go on to have children as single mothers and oftentimes end up in poverty and evicted and all kinds of crazy stuff. So no, I'm not going to get on this platform and bash men. Because again, I never saw for women who choose good men, for women who know that good men exist, we don't have to bash men. Look at the women who bash men. How have they lived their lives with these men? And when you look at the Kendra G show, she has women on there who have their children, sometimes multiple children by different men. And when Kendra asks, okay, when was the last time you were intimate? Some of those same women say a couple of hours ago, a day ago, a couple of weeks ago. So why aren't those men viable to take you on to the next level, which is wife? So that brings me to another point. A lot of black women in particular are very sexually irresponsible. And I do believe that promiscuity and misandry, it's a word that I want to use, but it definitely goes hand in hand, because you don't come up with that type of hate for men if your body is not involved. If you're sleeping around willy-nilly, women's emotions get wrapped up in sex. You have society telling women, oh, you can be sexually free just like men. Well, a man can have sex with a woman and completely hate her guts. A man can have sex with a woman devoid of any type of emotion towards her. Women are not wired like that. Now, you do have some broken women who are wired like that, but the vast majority are not. Which is why when you get online and you see the intense hatred towards men, I'm willing to bet if those women were honest, they would tell you that they were a promiscuous 304 whole bag, to be honest. But they're not going to tell you that. It's easier to blame the men. So that was my topic for today. I think it's a shame that so many young women are being sucked into this misandrous mindset when it doesn't have to be like this. So young ladies, if you're listening to me, make different choices than these rap stars out here, than your mama, your sister, your aunties, because they're not going to be the ones to tell you, baby, save yourself for your husband. Baby, pick that nice guy who's working his way up through life that's going to be something in a few years, and you'll be right there along with him. Young black women are not getting that message. And that was my topic for today.